Who are you?
We were once Sims like your Antihan and Caden, though we've long forgotten our names since we ended up here in the Underlayer. Now we call each other by the color that our code bears.
And this place, the Underlayer, what is it?
It's a space under the game's code. It technically shouldn't even exist, but we're here, so yeah.
It's an empty, cold place. We can interact with the game's code to a point here, and we only found out how to recently.
How did you end up here if it shouldn't even exist?
We were killed in a cruel manner by our players who made us, and were supposed to care and look after us. I was set on fire multiple times before being trapped in a swimming pool and left to drown from exhaustion.
I was left in a 1x1 tile with nothing and was kept there until I starved.
See, the cruelty of you players is what sends us here.
How long have you been here?
Many years. It's hard to know exactly, as we don't have many means of telling time here.
Are there more of you here in the Underlayer?
Just us three. I was the first. After some time here by myself, Orange appeared, and a short time later, Pink appeared. We wondered if maybe there were more out there, but we soon realized that the Underlayer isn't actually a huge space.
Okay, so how does Diego fit into all of this? Who is he exactly?
We're not exactly sure how he was made, but he appeared shortly after we found out how to interact with the game's code, so we came to the conclusion that he is some sort of defense created by the game to prevent its erasure.
Why are you trying to erase the game?
Isn't it obvious? We were trapped here after being killed in a horrible fashion, and have been stuck here for what feels like an eternity. If there's no game, there's no Underlayer, and we can be at peace finally.
But you need my help to erase it, don't you? You've asked for my help in the past, and clearly you don't know how to do it without me, otherwise you wouldn't have erased it already.
You're close to finding a solution that wouldn't require your assistance, but it would have caused you a lot of pain, which we all agreed against. Well, till recently, I guess.
But why me? Why not any other person playing the game?
The reason for that is actually Atihan and Caden. You see, when you made them, their unique character code was a perfect combination which allowed us access through your game. Also how you managed to end up here in the Underlayer yourself.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. So I guess the main question I need to ask here is what happens now?
Now that you're here, you have the power to set us free. You just need to delete the game, and this all ends.
No, Blue, deleting the game isn't the solution.
What the hell are you talking about?
Now that Dewlight is here, he can simply enter our character codes and delete us, leaving the game intact, but setting us free.
And what? Have other Sims end up in our situation after we're gone? No, as long as the game exists, there will be horrible players torturing Sims who could end up here, and I can't let that happen.
Even if it means inflicting pain on people? Did you forget the promise we made? You were so ready to throw that out the window, just to help yourself.
Pink's right.
Wait, you too?
I was with you all the way, Blue, but you told me to find a solution regardless of the pain it causes. I couldn't believe you. We made a promise, all of us, that we would find a solution that didn't cause anyone pain, and you turned your back on us. That's why I did nothing after you asked me.
You deliberately went against my plan?
Yes, because you've become a horrible person. The Blue I knew wouldn't ask me to harm another person, Sim or not.
In all the time we've been stuck here, you never asked me once how I died.
Obviously it was in a horrible fashion like us.
I died from old age. My creator loved me. Her name was Abby, and the entire time she was controlling me, she was a kind, sweet person. But you, in your anger, thought that every player is evil.
I'm sorry,
Not everyone treats the Sims they make poorly. I've never done those kinds of things to my Sims. Sure, there are some that do, but they are the minority. There's a lot of people that play The Sims for the joy it brings. For me personally, it got me through a time when we were stuck inside our homes, unable to see friends and family. If I didn't have The Sims to help me through that period, I don't know what would have happened.
You're right. All of you, I was filled with such anger that I was blind to what was going on. I forgot our promise, and I'm sorry to all of you. Dreamlight, if you could find it within yourself to forgive me, here is my code. Please set me free from this hell. I've been stuck in for too long.
Of course I forgive you.
Thank you, all of you, for making me see things clearly again.
Thank you for forgiving Blue. Here's my code. And thanks for doing this even though you owe us nothing.
Of course.
Doom Knight, before I give you my code, can you promise me something?
What is it?
There was only the three of us that ended up here, and it was a long time ago. But one of the things Blue feared, which I agree with, is that we can't be sure that no other sim will end up here. So when we're gone, there will be no one else here to help them, if they do appear. So what I would ask of you is this, to check on the underlayer when you can, in case a sim does turn up. Then you can set them free too.
I understand. I promise I will keep an eye on the underlayer.
Thank you. Here is my code, and also the code to get you out of the underlayer. Before you ask, it doesn't work on sims, just players.
Got it. Goodbye, Pink.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm alright. Just a little disorientated from travelling between this place and that place. Weird, very weird feeling there, Jago. Yeah, they're gone. They come to an understanding and they left peacefully, so yeah, they won't be bothering us anymore. The game's back to normal. So what happens with you now? What do you do now that they're gone? Of course you could be in my sim. Although you're kind of weirdly chaotic sometimes, I like having you around. You're a good sim to control. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have a lot of fun adventures together in the future, Diego. Hi everyone, post-credits Doomlight here. I've got a little something I want to read out here that I've written down just to sort of sum up the future of the Sims 4 playthrough, etc. So just bear with me as I read this off for you. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching Season 2 of my Sims 4 playthrough. Hope you enjoyed the weird story that I made. I'm really glad that I continue to make these videos on Sims, because I have a lot of fun playing them, but also these videos required the most editing of any of the series that I've done. So it's a great practice for future videos. I want to talk to you real quick about the future of The Sims on my channel. So this was the end of what I call the glitchy storyline, but I want to continue the story of Ant-Han, Caden and Diego, and I guess Alexis as well, because I think they're probably my favourite Sims that I've ever properly played with, because we've gone through this big adventure together, you know, this wacky story, and on the channel as well, so it's really special to me. And so with that, just to say that it's definitely going to be a season 3 at some point in the future of The Sims 4. It won't be it'll be the same characters, but obviously it won't be to do with this story anymore. This story's concluded, but it'll be the same Sims that I'll be playing as, just to follow up on what they're doing now. It probably won't be as creative, it'll be a more simple playthrough / story as well. And also, I'm not sure when that'll come out, but it will come out eventually. Just when I sort of get into the feeling of playing The Sims again, or if there's no other games to play immediately for a Sunday, I'll play The Sims again. And so yeah, I hope that was helpful to anyone who was interested about the future of The Sims. And with that, what I've got to say is I hope you enjoyed this video and this series. If you did, leave a like and a comment. If you're already one, slap the subscribe button. It's totally free and helps the channel grow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.